Hey everyone, this is Christina Fang and I'm going to film a quick hair tutorial for girls who have really thick, long, and silky hair. I'm going to be teaching you how to curl it and different ways to curl it and how to poof your hair. Since I have a lot of hair, I don't have enough time to curl all of it, but I'm going to just show you different ways that you can curl it and what the curl is supposed to look like. Let's get started. So I'm just going to go through the different types of ways you can curl your hair. So the really common way is to use these wrap, snap, and go. These are really good for people who have like kind of thinner hair because it's just really good at creating that spiral curl that you want. And so if you're using the wrap, snap, and go, what you want to do is wet your hair before you go to bed. If you wet it too much, you're gonna wake up and your hair is still gonna be wet, and then there's not gonna be a curl. So just wet it a little. So you could use like a little spray bottle, or maybe after you shower, just let your hair air dry a little bit and then put the curl in. And so I'll show you how to put in the wrap, snap, and go for a second. So when you put it in, the way I do it is you take a strand of hair and then you just wrap it in the middle and then you bring it towards you. And then you just snap it. So the best way for me is when I just start curling the tops of my head, and then when I start curling like the lower parts, I connect the next snap to the ones I've already made. So I'll show you. Like now I'm going to do lower ones, and to keep them all in place, it's a lot better if you connect all of your snaps together so they don't all just flop around. So you see how I put this snap inside that one, and then I snap them together. So then I have two. The problem with this is it doesn't really work with Asian hair or just any kind of hair that's really thick and silky, is because it slides a lot and they end up becoming really droopy. But so it works better for like thinner hair or hair that's it sticks together a lot better. For hair like this, it's really hard for it to hold a curl. And so a lot of other people use like these kind of or like plastic rollers, and so this is a little different from the wrap, snap, and go. So you just wrap it around the middle of your curler, and then you roll it towards you, and make sure it's really tight because you really want that spiral curl. And then you bend the end pieces towards the middle. These ones are better for thick hair because they stay better because it's not fabric, so it's not really silky, so it doesn't slip. So these are better because like the plastic helps it stay in one place. And so you would just do that to your whole head. Okay, and now I'm gonna go over the curls the way that I curl my hair, which is the best for me, but everyone's hair is different. So the first thing you want to do when you use a hot curling iron is use a heat protectant spray in order for your hair to stay healthy and soft, and make sure it doesn't get too damaged by the curling iron because heat's not really good for your hair. And so the way that is best for me to get like that optimal curl is you wrap your hair around the middle, so the middle of your hair in the middle of the curler, and you start twisting the curling iron towards you. As you wrap, you see your loose end, you start wrapping it around the end as you are twisting it. So you are catching the hair and you're rolling until you roll the whole curl. Can you see that? So the whole curl is on the curling iron. And then you hold that for like 10 seconds. And you slip it out, and then there's your curl. So it's kind of hard to see because I have black hair, but this is like the kind of a spiral curl you want. There's a lot of girls who, when they curl their hair for soak hard, they get like big beachy waves. You don't want that. You want a spiral curl because you want it to be really bouncy and like so when you flip your hair, it gets more attention. So you really want this bunchy spiral curl. I do that one more time so you can really see how I do it. So you get one strand of hair, you put your curling iron in the middle, you wrap it once, and you start twisting the curling iron towards you as you wrap the end with your other hand. You're twisting and you're twisting it towards you, and then you have it all the way to your head. And you hold for like 10 seconds, and you let go, and then there you have your spiral curl. And so whether you use a curling iron, these spiral flexible plastic curlers, or the wrap snap and go, you all want it to be the same product, which is a spiral curl. So now how you make your poof. I'm doing it the way I learned from High Heel Harmony. I think the Entourage poof is different. So first you start, quick side note, when you curl your hair using curlers or a curling iron, do not curl this part of your hair. So don't curl this, because when you curl this part, it creates a weird bump in your poof when you do that. So just leave this straight. You want this hair to be straight. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to create a poof. It's been a really long time since I've done this. So what you want to do is kind of imagine you have a mohawk. So imagine you have a mohawk right down to like the back of your head, and like all the rest of this hair doesn't matter. You want to tease your whole mohawk up until like the back of your head. So just like that section. So I'm gonna first start by teasing my hair. So do you see that? So like, do you see what I mean with like the whole mohawk thing? So the first thing you want to do, tease the back of your hair. You really want to get in there. Oh. And then occasionally do some hairspray and tease. And so I'm just going to do this to that whole front mohawk section. So do you see how I have all this volume now? And the thing with really thick hair, it might take some more teasing than for people who have thinner hair. So like someone like me, I'm probably have to go in again and tease it some more. And so you really want to start towards the back of your head and go forward. So a lot of people, they think poofs are just in this small area, but in reality, in order to get like the volume you want, you have to really do it like from front to back. So once you've teased your hair, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take everything that you teased and tie a little ponytail at the back of it. So what I like using these little small elastics. So it's a lot easier to tuck that elastic back into your... So you're gonna take your hair elastic, and you see how you have your puffed up mohawk? Take all the hair that you teased and tie it into a ponytail. And like, give some room for the top of your hair. And so you have your ponytail. Once you're done with that, you're gonna twist your ponytail and puff it up, so you have a small poof. And so I recommend buying these really big fat bobby pins, just because it's a lot easier to hold your poof in place. And so you're gonna use your fat bobby pins to pin your poof that you just made in place. And you really want to make sure you really dig in deep, because you really want to make sure your poof stays in place for all your hair flips. So after you've done that, usually I would use more than just 3, but this is just a tutorial. So use as many as you need to keep this in place. And then you're gonna take these side pieces that you did not put in the poof and pull it up and attach it to, so take it and attach it to the poof that you just made and bobby pin those also into place. So take some bobby pins. And so now I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And so you would pin those into place. And there you have it. There's your poof. And so if it doesn't really look all connected, you can use your hairbrush to kind of try to space it out. And then your finishing touch is just a little hairspray. And you're done. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and if you have any questions, you can ask me or anyone else who's been in the group for so long. And thanks. Have an awesome day.